Hey everybody, welcome to group break number 412. Today we are doing a half case of the brand new 2023-24 Upper Deck Series 2. We just chose the boxes on the chat. Chat chose boxes here. So yeah, anyways, 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Who you line up with is who you get. As a general reminder, there are 7 spots left in our clear cut break that's still on the site. If that fills by Friday, it will have a box of artifacts thrown in and sealed for someone to win, and there will also be a potential for someone in that break to win a box of SP game used as well. And then the other thing I was gonna say, yeah, it is $103.99 a spot for that as well, because we're having a bit of a sale on the site, so feel free to check that out. If you're interested in picking up your own box of Series 2, hobby, retail, or like Hobby Blaster or Tin, there's a raffle on our site as well. I'll try and leave a link in the description below to all of this. But anyways, 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Who you line up with is who you get. Good luck. Once, twice, 3rd time. Kyle on top. Jamie on the bottom. Teams, 3 times. Once, twice, 3rd time. Rangers, Ducks are in that 2nd slot. I can't at a quick glance see where Chicago is, but someone else could. All right. Kyle with the Rangers, Derek with the Anaheim Ducks, Chris with the Calgary Flames, Ted with the Leafs and Capitals, Jason with the Oilers, Daniel, you have Chicago, Stephen with the Kraken, Ellis with the Avalanche, Mike with the Columbus Blue Jackets, Gabor with the Devils, Robert with the Predators, Johnny with the Knights and Coyotes, Adrian with the Kings, Fotis with the Sharks, Pierre Benoit with the Jets and the Hurricanes, Jason with the Red Wings, Adrian with the Sabres, Ryan with the Blues, Kyle with the Lightning, Derek with the Canucks, Daniel with the Penguins, Colin with the Senators, Tony with the Panthers, Julio, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Again, and at any point, if I ever mispronounce your name, please let me know so I can get it right. With the Flyers and the Stars, Jason with the Islanders, Derek with the Canadians, Riley with the Wild, and Jamie with the Bruins. All right. Go ahead and get Photoshop up here so I can get the team list ready. Let's go over to here. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good day. Curious to see what Bedard Young Guns settle at over the next little bit. That doesn't seem correct, because that is correct. Right? I just got to do a couple sanity checks here. Red Wings are Jason. Stars are and Flyers. Looks good. Fotis has the Sharks. Pierre has Jets and Hurricanes. Wow, a lot of you ended up back to back with your 2 spots. All right, looks good. All right. Let's get right into the boxes here. So we'll start off with what was box 5 out of the case. We're saving box 7 till the end because it ends in serial number 77, and it was the 7th box in the case. If there's ever a box that's gonna be lucky, it's gonna be that one, right? Pack felt weird. All right, here we go. Box 1. Let's see what's in store. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Ooh, right out of the gate. Fluorescence gold, I think, technically. Sean Farrell to 150 for the Habs. San Francisco in the background. It's a bad joke, but put that on a stand for now. Johnny Gaudreau and Hunter Shepard for the Capitals. All right. Next pack. I hope we have enough top loaders. I know I have a couple more packs, but I think this should be enough to get us through the break. So, Ecliptic of Keller, Deep Roots of Thomas Hertl and Desnoyers on the honor roll. Jeannot on the director of boards. Zach Benson. There we go. Right out of the gate. Good one. And Daniel Gushin. I actually like him as a young gun canvas. So we have a different canvas crop in this case, which means there's a chance that we get Logan Cooley. Be a nice little boom hit for the Yotes if we do that. But Gushin for the Sharks. Honestly, no idea why he's not in the NHL at this point. But that's just an upside down Foligno. Brown for the Coyotes. Carlson for the Capitals. Svozil for the Blue Jackets. Yeah, our last case was quiet. Very quiet. Upside down checklist. Marner on the Dazzlers with a Larkin and Matt Tompkins on the Young Guns. Yeah, the fluorescences look super nice this year. They look really premium. They actually look like Skybox Metal University. Just upside down base card. All right. Sorry, the bases got all spinned around here. Panarin for the Rangers on the Ecliptic Sparkles. Duclair for the Panthers and McAvoy for the Bruins on the canvas or portrait. Sorry. Let me just get the base cards there. There's just one card that's being difficult. There we go. Thompson for Vegas, Ryan Shea on the Young Guns, and Brady Shea. Two different names or ways of spelling Shea, but Shea for the Penguins on the Young Guns, Brady Shea on the Outburst for the Hurricanes. We got a glaring Austin Matthews for the Leafs. Matthews for the Leafs on the glaring. I don't know, those cards. I don't know how to think about these cards. I feel like they just could have pushed it a little bit more design-wise and it would have been really cool. Pasternak and Faber. Like, again, if they just made it like 55 point with like an elevated foil area and the glaring with the name being on like acetate, that would have been, I think that would have been like the tier 1 version of that card. McKinnon, Solovyov, Spurgeon. And yeah, as a reminder, all of the Team Canada stuff in this goes to their current team if they're an active player, or the team that they played the most games for if they are retired. Should be the right one. Yeah, there we go. Vasilevsky for the Lightning. Adrian Kempa for the Kings on the black and white canvas. Panarin for the Rangers. Yeah, Avs are... You're hoping to hit a Makar base parallel. Forsberg for the Predators, Barkov for the Panthers, and Gounet. Because, like, I legitimately think that's probably the best thing you can get. Like a rare McKinnon or Makar or something. Hellebuck on the Sparkles, McAvoy, and McDonough. All right. Well, that's the first box. Rather uneventful. Honestly, really uneventful. Who are Young Guns again? They were Gannett, Solovyov, Shea, Tompkins. Oh, Benson's good. Shepard. Let's go this box. This is box 6. All right. Ecliptic of Svechnikov, Deep Roots of Carlson, Ridley Gregg. On the honor roll. Convince you for clear cut. We got Gustafson, Semeskovich with a Matt Murray Young Gun canvas. Yeah, honestly, the clear cuts are pretty, like, if you're looking at purchasing a box of clear cut, it is it is a better, like, one of the best deals I think you're gonna get for it right now. So Director of Boards of Delorier, Will Cooley on the floor. How's he in the fluorescence? Kind of confused. Some of the fluorescent choices kind of just like confuse me a little bit because I don't know why there's like no Fantilli, no like Bedard, Matt Murray on the. I don't know. Cooley was a series. I don't know why I always think Cooley was a Series 2 Young Gun, but he was a Series 1 Young Gun. Svozil was held back for Series 2. He could have been in Series 1. Never mind, they make sense. Ignore me. Pasternak, Draisaitl, Tyler Angle. Base on the rest. Yeah, I haven't seen a straight up base variation, so. PCs of Makar on the Sparkles, Zegras for the canvas, and Beck for the Habs. The honor roll. An Outburst, Merzlikins, regular Matt Murray, Anton Lundell. That's actually a pretty cool shot. It looks like he's like slow-mo diving in a video game for a shot. The Last Chance Puck Mechanics. Box 7 is on the, I think it's on the left side. I just need to know so I know what box I'm grabbing. Monster Season of Connor McDavid. Right, that was the first box that we got. That Rantanen and Kyrou. It's like, how are we pulling one when we got a Galarian? It's like, great, we're on box 2. Next pack. Kachuk with a Nick Swaney and a Nazem Kadri. And his goal the other day was just beautiful. Just a thing of beauty. Copley on the Instinctive, Yossi on the Deep Roots, Marillinen on the Honor Roll. Dazzlers of Erik Karlsson for the Sharks. Pedersen and Mantipalo for the Senators. See, finish? Yeah. And he's Swedish. Director of Board, Sparkle of Foligno, Sonny Milano on the canvas, and Matthew Nyes on the honor roll. Ooh, numbered honor roll, Brock Faber to 250. On the, I think these are silver technically. We'll take that. Brock Faber to 250. Could do worse, could do worse. We'll put that there. Matthews on the PCs and Svozil on the Young Guns. All right, because this should be box. Yeah, box 7 is down here. So we'll go here, and then we'll go down, and then we'll go left. Box 3. 8-3 on the box numbers. Apple, it will probably be on next Wednesday. Typically, we post breaks Wednesday, and they happen on Friday. This week was obviously just given the magnitude of the release, we wanted to make sure we had that release day break. So probably next Wednesday for the next breaks, and probably we might do 2, maybe 3. We'll see. If we can fill the clear cut, I think we'll do 3 next week, but Markstrom on the Instinctive, Deep Roots of Heart, and Gounet for the Senators. So, that's a good question. I don't think we have a release next week, so probably, I want to say probably on around 2-ish. Honestly, the absolute best way is just to be on the email list for us, because that is on the, at least the hockey one for sure, the sports one. That's the best way to get notified about them. Eichel for the Vegas Golden Knights, Bergeron, and Lavoie. So, yeah, that's like essentially they go live on the site, and then the email goes out before literally anything else goes out about them. So, I've had a few people ask, but that's essentially like same thing that I tell everyone is that's the way we do it. We'll do is probably a spot limit of 2 again. We'll see though. McKinnon on the PC Sparkles, McDavid for the Oilers on the canvas, Cole Gutman. So trying to do it like in a way that's fair, but also, allows you to get 2 spots in a break, because, it just kind of can cut your risk down a little bit. So Bobrovsky with a Clay Stevenson Young Gun and a Stuart Skinner. Look at how happy he looks for the Oilers. Just a happy little guy. But yeah, it's and then so breaks will happen on Friday next week, and then they will get dropped off probably on Tuesday and shipped out at some point over the next few days after that, barring like any really weird unforeseen circumstances. Monster season of McDavid versus the Flyers, Draisaitl for the Oilers, and Ullmark for the Bruins. So try to do a quick turnaround as quick as possible. Yeah. Also, let me know if you'd rather see the breaks on YouTube as well, or on YouTube and Twitch. I am definitely starting to open up to streaming on YouTube. Beniers with Andre and McTavish. But for the most part, I just like Twitch's chat interface a little bit better. Just a little bit nicer to me. But I think YouTube might be a little bit more accessible, because that's also where all our break highlights get posted. So Deluxe of Marcus Pettersson. Drysdale on PCs. And Young Gun Checklist. So random between Anaheim and Chicago. Not owned by the same team. Again, if we get 2, both people will get 1. We get a better version. We will do the good old-fashioned winner gets that one, loser gets the secondary one. But yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and move to the next one here. Jared McCann on the Ecliptic, McDavid on the Deep Roots, Kadri on the Portraits. Got a Young Gun canvas coming up here. Georgiev, Justin Sertoff, Levi Merilainen. Goalie prospect with some upside. Again, my general rule with goalies is don't really rule any of them out because you never know when a goalie's going to get hot. And if they get hot at the right time, their value just skyrockets. Look at Jordan Binnington in the Blues Cup run. McDavid for the Oilers, clear cut of Esa Lindell, and a Cole McWard for the Canucks. Lindell clear cut. 2 packs to go, and then we're halfway through the break. Olivier for Columbus, Deep Roots of Shabbat, and Kesselring for the Yotes. Ecliptic, Sparkles of Pasta, Vasilevsky on the canvas, and Patera on the honor roll. And that is the halfway point of the break. So far, so meh. Like some cool stuff. We got 3 numbered cards, which is good considering I think you only get like 6 per case from what I've seen. So from what we've seen so far, but all right, box 4. But again, all it takes is 1 card. All right, here we go. Instinctive of Capo Kakinen, and our clear-cut Young Gun for the case is Emile Andre. I mean, at least it's in this break. Do 4 for the Islanders. Definitely not one of the ones you want to get. Hopefully we make up for it. Makar, Pettersson, Ty Cartier. Good first name. Therefore, he's a good player, right? That's how it works. Stützle, Panarin, Pettersson. Gibson jump scare. Pink Dazzlers, Dawson Mercer, Hellebuck, and Fraser Minton. Fraser Minton. Pink Dazzlers of Mercer. And then just base. We haven't pulled an Easter egg yet. Be nice to snag one. Panarin, Nylander, Lacombe. Nice to snag an Easter egg here. Stützle, Korchinski for Chicago. There we go, Chicago. Having Chicago in like the $48 break would be more nerve-wracking than the big break to me. Beauvillier on the canvas. Just because, you know, if you hit the Bedard, you're going to be just through the roof based on the cost, but like you're a little bit less likely to hit it. Oh, Buffalo. That could be good. Foligno, Hugh McKing, and Zach Benson Outburst Young Gun. Let's go. Benson Outburst Young Gun. That sleeve is not cooperating. Let's go to this sleeve. That's a nice card. When you see the Sabres logo, there's only one guy it can be, so. And the Hugh McKing obviously goes in the sleeve, into the top loader, into the pile. Well, there we go. That's a little bit of a heat. A little bit of heat for the break. Monster Season, McDavid versus the Sharks. Stützle for the Senders, McMahon for the Leafs. Gibson, Billy Sweezy. It sounds like a, you know, an infomercial dude. Kind of sounds like Billy May, but Cider on the canvas. Well, this is an interesting 4 boxes so far. Toffoli on the PCs, Malkin on the deep roots, Luke Hughes on the honor roll. 2 packs to go here. Oh, that's a cool Dazzlers. Pedersen's. Oh, man. I know a card that I'm going to want to get. I'm going to want to get the Black Dazzlers parallel of that. That's going to look so sick. Especially if it's like clean. Samsonov and Connor Zary. Pretty good little box here. Zary, I think Korchinski was in this with the Benson Outburst Silver. That's pretty sick. Kakinen on the Silver Sparkles, Brian Rust, and Kucherov. And that is 4 boxes in. I'm curious to get what everyone's thoughts are and vibes are on the product. Because from an opening standpoint, like, ignoring the cost, it's really fun. Like, it is a really fun product to open up. But when you factor in the cost, it definitely becomes like, you know. I like $2.25 a box. I think it's like that fairish value of being like, you know, there's obviously some risk, but there's some huge reward with it. So. My recycling box is literally just Series 2, Series 2, Series 2, Series 2, Series 2, Series 2. There's so many boxes of it in there. All right, here we go. Ooh, fluorescence. Looks like a Canuck. Probably Akito Hirose. Ottinger? No, Aiden McDonough. And Seth Jones. So two base fluorescences. That means at the most, probably 2 more in the other half. This will go there. Sebastian Aho, Robert Thomas, and Lucas Condota. Director of Boards and the Sparklies of Josh Brown, Strom Coronado. I have such a hard time calling them sparkles and not pixels. Kyle Connor on the Pink Dazzlers, AJ Greer on the Director of Boards, Joel Teasdale on the Young Guns. Let's see. We want to see, like, you want to see one Bedard in this next few boxes here. Crosby on the Ecliptic, Bergeron on the Deep Roots, and Wolf for the Flames. PCs of Caulfield, John Beecher on the Young Guns, and Steve Yzerman for the Red Wings on the retired canvas. That's a new retired canvas. Sure. Instinctive of Jake Allen, Damon Hunt for the Wild, and Harris for the Habs. Monster Season of Mr. McDavid, Ecliptic of Cole Caulfield, and Nestorenko for the Ducks. Four packs to go in this box here. Director of Boards of Trent Frederick, Damian Giroux, Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. Actually, maybe not. I learned how to do the WAP. Well, kind of. I'm not good at it. My fantasy football punishment. Looked like a hostage video. Was sore for a very long time. PCs of Panarin, Deep Roots of McKinnon, and Forsberg for the Predators. Well, at least the Avs you don't get, like, shut out with. You at least get some inserts. Mason McTavish on the Blue Dazzlers with Darcy Kemper, and Tristan Luneau for the Ducks. Luneau for the Ducks? I like them. The Ducks, man, like, I think the Ducks are just 1 year going to turn the corner and be, like, bottom of the league to absolutely insane powerhouse in the next 2 seasons. Honestly, I would be shocked if it's not this season. Wow, the McTavish just, like, the blue foil just, like, falls off sometimes on it when you put it in a sleeve. All right. It was on so loose, I guess. Sparkles of Larkin, Marchenko for the Blue Jackets, and Farrell. Yeah, the Ducks have so many good defenders. Their offense is shaping up pretty good. Lots of solid prospects there. They just need to turn the page. All right, last box. Well, technically we pulled one Bedard, but it's half of a Bedard. So let's see how this final half shakes out. As my garbage bin likes to fall over there, apparently. Even though there's no weight inside of it and it's tilted the other way and I didn't even hit it. Oh, this box is 977 Look at that. Here we go. All right, good luck, everyone. Let's end on a high note. Deep Roots Purple of Cam Fowler. That's a case hit. Sam Carrick and Walker Dewar. Honestly, I'm shocked the Ducks haven't traded Fowler. Ecliptic of Pedersen, Deep Roots of Letang, and, well, we'll take that. The first case hit 1. I don't know, the one young gun that I'm not sure that they hit or not was Mintukov, but we'll put, it's a Bedard. So, but there was one Bedard hit in a box like 8, I want to say. Kopitar, Leo Carlson. Well, hey, that's a good little box here. Good box to end on. Is it like the best? No. Did we hit? We hit Benson, Korchinski, Zari, and a Billy Sweezy Young Gun canvas. So yeah, this is pretty solid. Because Chicago, you're going to be happy with your Bedard portrait. Anaheim, you're going to be happy with the Carlson Young Guns. Liam O'Brien on Director of Boards, Gallagher and Casper. And then whoever wins that random is going to be a little bit happier. Be curious to see what those Young Gun checklists go for next week. Kempe on the Dazzlers with a Demko on the Instinctive and Kanashko for the Blue Jackets. And final half of the first half of the box, Gibson on the Sparkles, Jaden Schwartz for the Kraken, and Jacob Peltier for the Flames. Kochetkov with a Bobby McMahon and a Connor Murphy. Ron Connor from Chicago. One thing I'm going to be curious about with Extended, because Extended, it looks like they're going to have the first round picks in them this year. I don't think they can print Bedard in that set. Unless they do like another short print Bedard parallel. But Monster Seasons of McDavid, Ecliptic of Matthews, and Shifley for the Jets on the portraits. Because he, if you do that, you take away all of the value of the Series 1-1. PCs of Jack Hughes, Ty Emberson on the Young Guns, and Taylor Radish on the canvas. Sorokin, black and white canvas of Darlene, and a Forster. So, well, I think we're doing that second half of this case. 31 team random. I think that's what we're going to end up doing. Barzell, Forsberg, and Del Gaizo for the Predators. Because it makes the most sense given what's at stake. So, yeah, I think we'll try that next week for that half and see how that goes. I think we'll probably do 1 half case. I don't know if we're going to do a full case next year or next week. We might do another half case with like some other boxes in it or like 4 boxes or something. But Tim Stützle, Mercer, and Koponen to finish things off there. So one random to do. That seemed like like really mediocre, but also there's still an entire half case left. I mean, I think box 7 ended up being the best overall box from like just hitting a Bedard, but all right, let's do the checklist 3 times. Let me get that set up here. Checklist. I'll check how many spots are left in the other break. Chicago, Anaheim. All right, 3 times. Good luck. Once, twice, 3rd time, Chicago. Yeah, that's, I mean, kind of fitting. Chicago, let's just highlight so I see it. All right. Recap time. The one young gun checklist in terms of cool young guns. Carlson, Zary, Korchinski, Benson. So pretty solid there. Iserman on the retired canvas. Clear cut of Andre. Glaring of Matthews. In terms of fluorescences, Will Cooley and McDonough. Cooley's a good one. Numbered cards, we ended up with 3. Patterson Deluxe, Faber Honor Roll, both to 250. Farrell in the fluorescence to 150 for the Habs. Top's a little bit chipped up, but those are always not great. Bedard Portraits, second best hit. And then Zach Benson. Outburst Silver, definitely the best hit of this half. So the next half will be next week. We'll do that 31 teams with a Chicago as a free team, with the Bedard cards going to random people, and then the rest of the Chicago cards going to one person. So yeah, and then the checklist would just be a random between Chicago and Anaheim, I believe. Oh, I'll figure it out. But all right, that is group break 412.